3v3 Calderis Refinery. Blue team, we have Vlad as a force commander, melee commander, mainly offensive but very versatile also. We have Healandtank as a Chaos Lord, big, tough, tanky melee commander, cannot be suppressed and walks through cover. And the CPP as a Chaos Sorcerer, offensive commander, lots of destruction and damage, very annoying. Up against a Lord General here, which is RAGNAR, ranged commander with a retinue, lots of support and defense abilities. Gabriel Angelus as another Chaos Lord, and the James as a big, mean, stompy Hive Tyrant, very tough, cannot be suppressed and bashes through cover, much like the Chaos Lord. Doesn't start with any abilities, but it does give you basic synapse right off the bat, which helps out your little Tyranids, letting Hormagaunts leap, as you see there, and gives them a bit of damage reduction, as it does to these Termagants. Scouts forced off, as are Hormagaunts here. You often see double or even triple Hormagaunts by Tyranids when up against Space Marines, but we do have double Termagants here from James, which are probably going to be forced off. Don't quite have their toxin sac, so they can't cripple this force commander. They do now. Hive Tyrant trying to shut down these tactical marines. I think James should just retreat here, losing a lot of models. As a Space Marine player, of course, it's important to get as much kills as you can and lose as little as you can. It seems obvious, but it's even more important for a Space Marine player. Over on this northeast, which is Reg's Natural, we have the Chaos Lord moving into the center against the other Chaos Lord, who has capped the center. Natural for blue is down in the southwest. Corn Worship boosting the speed of the stuff. Chaos Lord trying to decap this central VP now. Even more Corn Worship forcing off these Tyranids. Hive Tyrant caught in retreat but should get away. We have shotguns on these scouts to try and deal with those Hormagaunts, who are in turn forced off. Now a 2-to-1 for red to start to get some VPs back. RAGNAR goes for a Sentinel. I don't think, well, in my opinion, I wouldn't have gone for it in this map. This map is pretty open, and that Sentinel could be set upon by a load of range squads at any time. We do have a multi-las turret going down. Chaos Sorcerer is roaming around. No war gear for anyone yet. 480 plays 458. Do have grenade launch heretics. In melee with the Chaos Lord though now. We saw Doom Bolts on those Hormagaunts. Didn't take any members though. Adrenal Clans coming up on them. Doom Bolts is a pretty unpredictable source of damage for the Chaos Sorcerer. Pretty nice starting ability though. Sentinel working on these generators, along with Guardsmen. Not the best gen bashes in the world, but they do it in the end. Hive Tyrant has its extended carapace, meaning it can charge. See, this force commander is crippled, trying to get as much losses as he can on his Termagants. Armor of Alacrity boosting his speed, letting him do that a bit more effectively. RAGNAR saying he'll give out medipacks to these Chaos Space Marines, I think, thanks to his Sergeant Retinue member. Force Commander very, very largely outgunned here, and is forced off and gets away. Assault Marines on the field for Vlad. Jump infantry that disrupt when they land like that. Have bolt pistols and chainswords. Corn Worship used to help the CSM get out of there. tactical marines level up to 2. The start of the kill stuff and level up tactic of Space Marine players. If you can level up their tactical marines and assault marines, they become really hard to deal with later on. They are going to get caught in retreat here though. Shotgun scouts will try and save them with a... No shotgun blast. There it is on the termagants. Hive Tyrant charges these heretics who have their aspiring champion. So they're a pretty nasty melee squad in tier 1. Full retreat from James. Force Commander did go down. Hive Tyrant gets away. 477 plays 440. Blue team very late to go tier 2 compared to red. Angelus already has a Blood Crusher on the way, half built. Katashan's on the field for Ragnar, very versatile tier 1 unit, great in melee, also have shotguns and a grenade launcher. Hitting blue's power here. Here come Noise Marines to defend from Healandtank. CPP goes tier 2. Vlad and Healandtank both need more power. Force Commander will be revived here by the Chaos Lord, has his Combi Flamer, giving him a great ranged weapon. See it taking out Hormagaunt models there. Scouts are going to wipe and do. Force Commander getting right into the fight. Assault Marines are crippled. Full retreat though from James. Assault Marines very aggressive use here. We have Mark of Tzeentch on both CSM squads, giving them Inferno Bolts. Very bad news for Space Marines, but they are forced off by double melee heretics here. This is Healandtank, who is the last to go tier 2. Blood Crusher on the field for Angelus. A demon which has vehicle armor, pretty fast, fights in melee. Force Commander needs to be careful here. In retreat, there's a chance it's going to go down. A couple more hits will take him out. Here come Hormagaunts. Just gets away. 2-to-1 cap for blue, as it has been for a lot of the game here. 477 plays 372. Gene Stealers on the field for James. Don't see these guys very often. A great melee unit though. Just that most people go for ranged builds with Tyranids. So nice to see Gene Stealers out and about. Are going to catch these tactical marines in retreat. They get away though. Hive Tyrant is back on his feet. Has his devastating crushing claw. Blood Crusher making a big nuisance of itself. Not much in the way of anti-vehicle for either team at the moment. We do have Stormtroopers for Ragnar who have their melter guns. Short range weapon which is great versus all targets. Also have some Havocs who have Mark of Khorne, giving them a auto cannon, good damage versus all targets, and a small AoE. They do need to set up though. Blood Letters on the way for Healandtank. Vlad goes for a plasma cannon. Setup team, artillery. Has a lot to deal with here though. Especially since it's being doubled by Angelus. Plasma cannon sets up, might hit his own units though here. This is dangerous and does. Took out an Assault Marine, I think. Assault Marines are going to go down here. This is a big loss for Vlad. Blood Crusher for heal, for CPP, sorry, taking Tzeentch bolts, which don't do much to vehicles these days. Vlad saying his ASM bugged. Not sure what they did. Noise Marines have their Blastmaster, turning them into an artillery unit, which needs to set up. Plasma guns on these guardsmen, as you'd expect against 3 heavy armor using factions. Librarian on the way for Vlad now. 2-1 for red. Now a 1-1. There's Chains of Torment from the Sorcerer. Robes of Torment, giving him that ability. Rod of Warpfire also. Bloodlet is forced off. Chaos Lord in melee with the other Chaos Lord. Has a Blood Crusher helping him though. This Chaos Lord trying to retreat away, gets killed, leveling the other who has Armor of the Inferno to level 3. Force Commander is also level 3, has his devastating Power Fist. Heavy turret going down here from the Lord General, that's a global ability he has. See this Blastmaster doing nasty damage. Completely shutting down this area. Chaos Sorcerer will now revive the Chaos Lord, which will level him to 2. Angelus level 3. James is level 3, fully kitted out. Hive Tyrant also has his Psychic Scream. Great accessory, I think. Gene Stealer's forced off with just 2 members. Blood Crusher sync kill on that one. Termagant's level to 2. Force Commander went down right outside his own base. Angelus going straight to tier 3 here. Got a Blood Crusher and that was it, I think. As well as upgrading his Chaos Space Marines. Ouch. Let the Galaxy Burn going off from the Chaos Lord. All of his stuff is forced off though. And still has no way to deal with that Blood Crusher. More Bloodletters on the way for Healandtank. James also going tier 3. Heavy turret. Has vehicle armor, I believe. So wants to get those Bloodletters in melee with it. I'm not sure what these Noise Marines are doing. Turret goes down. 4-1-3 plays 3-1-9, 1-1. Center is uncapped. Double Plasma Guardsman will make short work of Chaos Space Marines, but one is forced off and a Blood Crusher is helping out. And Ragnar is forced off, has a Manticore on the way. Chaos Dreadnought coming from CPP. James and Angelus now both tier 3. James floating a nice amount of requisition. I wonder if you'll see him go right for a Swarm Lord. Here's Dark Flames from CPP, that's a global ability of the Sorcerer. Chaos Lord now trying to cap center for a 2-1. Last turret is still up over here. Dreadnought almost out. Manticore is on the field for Ragnar. Heavy artillery unit with huge range. That you need to target each missile yourself. Chaos Predator on the way for Angelus. Heretics on the way for CPP. Hear the autocannon there. Chaos Dreadnought on the field for CPP has an autocannon by default, but it's getting Marco Zinch, turning it into a great anti-vehicle unit. Manticore strike on these Noise Marines, they will get away. They retreated just in time. Chaos Sorcerer almost went down there. Tier 3 now for Ragnar. Blue team all still in tier 2. Devastators on the field for Vlad. He's had so much trouble against these Tyranids on this west side. Was very unfortunate to lose his Assault Marines though, if they did bug out as he said they did. Chaos Lord can try and revive the Force Commander here. Gene Stealers have their rending claws, giving them melee heavy, making them good versus all targets. Here comes the Chaos Predator with Mark of Tzeentch, giving it las cannon. Force Commander's back on his feet thanks to the Chaos Lord, going right into the fight again. Healandtank has Lightning Claws, Icon of Khorne and Mantle of Hate fully kitted out. Force Commander goes down again. Hive Tyrant not finished off by the Chaos Lord, he did a special attack. Vlad very overeager with his commander there. Plasma Cannon, look at the huge range it has, just out of range of that tank though. 2-to-1 cap for blue. Carnifex on the field for James, getting the Thorn back upgrade, turning it into a melee beast. Here's the charge on these Devastators, allowing the rest of the Tyranids to move in. Could just walk into base and finish off those Devastators if we wanted to, I think. So we do have a power-fisted Force Commander. Ragnar not happy. Plague Marines on the way for Angelus. Vlad has lost everything because he got Tyranids formationed on his base. 4-1-3 plays 2-3-5. Great opportunity for the red team to come back now. Vlad has his Force Commander and that's all. This Mark of Tzeentch Dreadnought, loads of damage to the rear of that tank. Blood Crusher is level 2. I suppose that's what Ragnar was referring to. Ripper Swarm taken out. Carnifex heading back to base to heal up. Level 2 now. Tier 3 for Healandtank. Tier 3 for Vlad. Suppose he's going for Terminators now. There goes Psychic Scream. And here are Assault Terminators from Vlad. Unique unit to the Force Commander. Elite, very super heavy infantry that fight in melee, inspire nearby troops whenever they kill something. Thunderhammers and Storm Shields by default. Manticore Strike. Don't think it's going to hit anything. Terminators just shrug it off. Chaos Sorcerer takes out that turret. Blues hitting red's power, are they? Not quite. You see the Force Commander has his Sacred Standard, a fantastic accessory, buffing the damage of all of these units. You see the yellow circles below them. I think it stacks with Battle Cry, I'm not sure, I assume it does. Triple cap now for blue. Despite Vlad having a single squad, red still can't push him back. Lord General has his sniper rifle. Here, Malignant Blindness going down from Healandtank, I believe. Carnifex back up to full HP. Chasing Vlad's army, if you can call it that, which is this. No lightning claws for these Terminators. We should make short work of these little Tyranids. Ouch, Carnifex charge, gibbing a bunch of heretics there. Terminators teleport out, or teleport right into the Hive Tyrant. They cannot retreat, of course. Force Commander in melee with Termagants. Reds capping center. Devastators on the way for Vlad. Hive Tyrant takes out the Force Commander. You see his buff continues when he's dead. In fact, it gets greater when he dies. Manticore Strike on the center clears it out. Lord General will again try to cap 374, plays 91. Red starting to ascend here. Chaos Lord is also dead. Out as an Imperial Abyss from Angelus. Devastating to the blue team. Triple cap now for red. Hive Tyrant got pulled into it. Used his Psychic Scream. Chasing this Chaos Dreadnought here, of which CPP has 2, both with Markov's each. Here comes the Carnifex to help out. Oh, Hive Tyrant does a special attack, and Heretics can now repair. And he pulls out. All 3 blue commanders down. Force Commander rebuys, has Tactical Marines on the field, and Devastators start to rebuild his army. 285 plays 91. Buildable cover going down from these Imperial Guard. Predator is now level 2. Lightning Claws on these Terminators. They are going to be very, very, very nasty against infantry they get close to. Especially with that Sacred Standard, it's going to be crazy. Here they go. Might see them teleport on those Chaos Space Marines. No. Going after Gene Stealers instead, who have caught these Tactical Marines. Tactical Marines losing health like crazy. Might be wiped here. Vlad very slow to move them. James doing a fantastic job kiting these Terminators. Termagants can cripple them, and there we go. Gene Stealers now moving in, and the Carnifex. Terminator's in big trouble here. Here comes the Hive Tyrant too. Terminator is teleported back to base. This Tzeentch Dreadnought is just about alive. This one goes down. Triple cap still for red. Blue team starting to fall apart. Chaos Predator goes down. RAGNAR has the Baneblade on the field. Super unit for Imperial Guard. Good versus everything at range. Vulnerable to strong melee though. 162 plays 91. 2-0 cap for red. 2-1 now. 2 Carnifexes on the field for James. Both Thornback. Blue's looking very, very, very thin on the ground. Terminator's losing a member. Malignant Blindness again going down from Angelus. Carnifex in melee with Terminators. Force Commander and Chaos Sorcerer helping out. Chaos Lord dies. There's Chains of Torment and all this stuff. Level 6 Hive Tyrant. Level 8 Chaos Lord for Angelus. Level 5 Lord General. Force Commander's level 6. Level 6 Chaos Lord dead. CPP's level 5 dead. 2-1 now. 120 plays 91. Out. Blastmaster is going to get Manticored. Had a nice shot before it did. Stays in the fight too. Up to level 2. Orbital bombardment for Vlad. Might finish off the Hive Tyrant. He just survives with 39 HP. Plasma cannon. Can't finish him off. Double Chaos Predators with Mark of Zinch for Angelus. And it's a 2-0. No way blue can come back, surely. Dreadnought goes down. Plague Marine's on the way for Healandtank, but it's futile. Baneblade and Lehman Rush in centre. All 3 blue commanders dead in a line. Triple cap for red, sure this is it. Blue's just waiting out the clock. There's an Imperial Abyss to little effect and VP's countdown. Thanks for watching guys, I'll see you next time.